comes up on my birthday.
Well, hot damn. I mean, we're a little late, but I think it still counts.
It does.
Late birthdays are better than late lady friends, yeah?
Oh, God. Let's just go ahead and shut it down.
Go there?
Can we just shut it down after
Welcome
that?
to the Mead, Metal, and MMA podcast, you bunch of fucking gypsies.
Brett's here. We got to go. Bye.
We got Brett and a lot of beers. Time to call it a day.
We'll get there, gentlemen.
1/3 of the operation that's usually not here all that often, but he's here when he can get here. And this
He's
Brett.
here now.
Hey, man, I am glad you're here, brother.
As am I.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, man. Shit.
Crisp high fives all around.
Chris.
Smack.
That's for you, Dave Burks.
Yeah.
Thanks, buddy.
It's funny, I was thinking about you and Dave the other day, Brett, because remember when we get down there and we get drunker and fucking like beat the shit out of that pinball machine? Like, I'm not talking like children that are angry. I'm talking like full-on assault.
Yeah, Dave's not going to take any shit from an uppity pinball machine.
Yeah,
I love that.
Fuck that. Like,
I
it's like,
miss
this
that
asshole's
so
eating
much.
$2 of my money.
I didn't know that was a thing.
It for a short while until we broke it, because,
I mean,
it's not going to take that kind of abuse.
it wasn't
That is
acting
true.
right.
It's just not built for that.
That pinball machine is not Tina Turner.
Dude, I envision this episode being like up for maybe 3 days.
And then
Or
get
someone
pulled.
just comes and be like, nope,
Yep.
fuck that.
Sorry, assholes. You don't get free speech on this platform.
Just wait for the second half. That's when it gets really offensive.
Right?
Mead, Metal, and MMA podcast, where we get together when we do, as we do, and we talk about sometimes mead, sometimes metal, sometimes MMA, sometimes not at all, sometimes all three. How the hell are you doing?
I'm doing great. We got Brett here. It's birthday time.
Yeah.
I really don't know what else needs to be here to make it better than what we already got.
I don't know. Maybe some crazy like Jordanian stripper girls, right?
Well,
Some
we normally
Jordanian strange.
we normally don't mess it up. We always do it kind of right.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
We always, sometimes.
I
do
want
it
a
right.
T-shirt that says, I always do it kind of right.
I am always 50-50.
I'm always going to get right at where your expectations are. I'm never going to exceed them.
We've got the honor of Brett hanging out because of the thing is he made a pretty long fucking road trip today.
Yeah.
Brett's birthday falls exactly 1 week after mine.
Yeah, basically when I got to work, you hit the road. Dude.
Yeah, so we decided to combine it, just
Went
come
well.
together on a weekend in between.
I don't want to impugn your dignity, but I was like, he said he's going to get on the road first thing in the morning, so he'll be here about 8-9 o'clock at night.
Yep. No, that's straight the truth.
That
Man
dude hit
on
me
a
at 7
mission.
something.
Yeah.
I'm like, Jesus.
No, I was up at 6 o'clock, drank a cup of coffee. I was prepped for it, man.
Dude, this is yeah.
I was ready to hit the road today.
Road treat you
I was
well?
ready. Oh, absolutely. Well,
Right
a
on.
little pea soup here and there.
Right.
Weird time of year.
Yeah, well,
second
we've turned into the
winter.
Pacific Northwest today.
Yeah, no shit.
It's weird you mention that. A friend of mine, Heather, had said the same shit. She lived in fucking Seattle for a year and a half. Said
Yeah.
the same shit and was communicating with a friend of hers, a former roommate who still lives up there. They had fucking sunny skies in 70s today.
Of course they did.
Like those assholes.
Of course.
The gloom is here.
Like, whoa, why are we getting this? I don't mind the
What do we
moisture,
do?
though, because it's fucking turning into the Sahara out there. And I don't mean the fun place that used to be in Vegas. I'm talking about that big expanse of
Man,
desert.
all the dirt. Yeah, everything's being overtaken by dirt. It's crazy.
Yeah.
A little bit.
When I was a kid playing t-ball, there was so much dirt, and this is obviously before the government was paying people to not plant,
Oh,
so
right.
that it would root, not
So
have great dust
so
storms.
we'd look like Lubbock all the time.
Tell you what,
Ooh.
when I was a kid playing t-ball, there were windstorms that would come through New Mexico so badly that it was a giant. I mean, it was right out of the Mummy.
Yeah.
Like giant walls of black wind sweeping
I know what you're
through.
talking
My
about.
mom grabbed the wrong kid off of the t-ball.
Yeah.
Course.
That's it. You're ours now.
Couldn't see. She
Love
thought,
family, boy.
yeah. She grabbed Ricky Birdsinger. I'm, the only other blonde kid on the team. She's grabbing him off the field. And she was like, "I got the wrong kid," but it was that bad. We went home, and I'll tell you what, my mom's mother came here in the Dust Bowl days. They went to bed when shit got bad like that. Like
sleep through it.
4, 5, 6 o'clock in the afternoon, fucking storm came through. Go to bed.
Yep.
Get in bed.
Like, time for us to hit the old fucking fast forward button here.
Yeah, so my mom freaked out, grabbed Ricky Birdseeker instead of me.
And that's when you became a Sanchez.
That's when my name became Brett Aaron Gloria Sanchez, number 12.
The old Bedinger.
Can you fit that on a driver's license?
No, sir.
But you can fit it on the back of a jersey if you're playing the XFL.
And
that
totally
is true.
Did.
Brett Bedinger, former XFL linebacker.
You're welcome.
That's right.
Man, I'm glad you're down here. We've done the pandemic's been kind of a crazy, shitty mess. It's been good in some ways and terrible in the fucking obvious ones. But the Mead production is shut way the fuck down.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah, well,
guys.
basically, we focus more on that barrel than making batches.
Which is kind of okay.
Yeah.
Because it requires the commitment to you to come visit. So.
Well, And now we got Brett here. We might be able to put a little
Next
dent in that
batch.
motherfucker.
Oh, no, yeah, we're going to put a hurting on that fucking barrel this weekend. So.
Yeah, but next batch, gentlemen. I want to know. My favorites? Before you begin, my favorites. Of course, Green Man, the green chili, Mead.
Seasonal, for sure.
Totally love long ships, and batch number one's, I'll be honest with you, is my number one. But I'm also a Britney Spears fan, so that all makes sense.
Hey,
Something
the truth
fairly
comes out.
interesting is because what's in the barrel right now is kind of a combination between long ships and a batch one. It's a batch one that's been oaked, so turned itself into long ships. Even with the amount of green chili that we had in there, the green chili you don't even know it's there anymore because we'd put some Green Man in there just to preserve the barrel.
The very beginnings of it. Okay. I think it had been chilling for a month before we put it in there?
I don't know, but I mean, you could taste green chili really well for a couple of weeks, and then suddenly Ruben or one of you assholes would point it out.
Real hot.
I was that asshole.
No, pointed out. It's like, man, you can't even taste Green Man anymore. Hardly. I was like, what? And I went up there and poured one. No, it's out.
Right when we did it, it was like, it's Green Man.
Yeah.
2 weeks after that, it was like, man, this is perfect. You're
Perfect
getting
green
both
chips here.
It was green chips or long man,
Long
whatever
man.
you want to call it.
Long Man.
I'm down with green chips, but I'd rather a pure product, and I'm sure Brandon.
Yeah, but then after that, that is straight up long chips in there.
Fucking A, dude. Let's
Of the
drink
high-
some mead.
Indeed, sir.
We shall be indeed.
I actually stumbled across something in my Facebook memories today. From
What?
6 years ago.
memories.
6 years ago, in 2015, on this date, I was bragging. No, I wasn't. You were bragging to me of what you thought of Batch 44.
Shut up.
Batch 44.
Which was the gif of beer, not a gif, but a picture of Beer Fest when they make the secret German beer recipe, and it turns out to be amazing. And it's a quote of, I want to freeze it into ice cubes and then skate on it, and then melt it in the springtime and then drink it.
Yeah.
And then bathe in it.
But Batch 44 turned into a different batch altogether.
Why?
Because actually, that's the interesting thing. We're going to name it Batch 44 because we started it on my birthday when I was 44.
Oh, wow.
And,
Wow.
yeah, and that's what we were going to do. And then it got really shitty, and I didn't even want to be associated with it because it smelled like farts.
What?
Yeah. It was terrible. It was like one of the worst batches we ever did. It was only our second batch and made me reconsider whether we should be in this or not.
But we had made a pact that if we ever made a shitty batch, we were just going to drink it.
Yeah.
We weren't going to give it to anybody. It was our penance to drink it.
We were just going to drink liquid farts. But
We were going to do it.
but the thing is so we clarified the shit out of it, and suddenly the leftover product that remained was fucking amazing and became
Batch 1?
Troublemaker.
What?
Yep.
Dude, Troublemaker is the best.
That's where Troublemaker got its name.
I hate that comes
It's
from
st-
farts, but
dude,
that is straight up the best mead you guys make.
It is a dream made out of farts. That's exactly as the American dream is.
And if you ask someone, can you extract farts from liquid? The answer is yes.
Yes, you can.
Little horse
and
hoof.
then drink them later. Yeah, little
ask
hoofs.
me.
That golden color we got out of it has been hard to replicate.
Actually,
But
anything we
it
have
was
that's aged,
brilliant.
anything we have that's aged is golden. like that.
Yeah, that bottle that you'd fucking produced a while back of the one you were holding on to.
Yeah.
Was it batch 1?
I don't give a shit. You can pull it out of that oak barrel right now, and that motherfucker is perfect.
Yeah.
That's
Can you
perfect
make me
and
work?
gold. Oh.
That's how that's.
See, that's how high technology shit
That's
we got
right.
down here in New Mexico.
I'm glad you didn't swallow that down your gullet, and we had to call a doctor.
Yeah, you don't want to. What's that called? That's the rubber. That's a.
Thank you, Master.
You'll notice it works great now.
Oh, and there we go.
Oh no, yeah, it's a rubber bung. It's a rubber bung.
Keep your
I
hole.
was,
Keep your hole protected.
Yeah.
Keep it secret. Keep it safe.
Yeah, I was.
So you are in Denver after relocating and moving your ass out of Portales.
It's been a while.
Yeah,
like
a
while.
It's going to be like what, September? 7 years? Is that right?
Yeah, close to that. October 2014
So
rolled up
October
there.
then, yeah.
Yeah, construction. I did some bartending in Denver, and it was always awesome. I got an opportunity to manage a restaurant, so doing that, cooking food, which is fun.
And I know we've talked about it before when we had you on like around a Thanksgiving episode, Thanksgiving before last 2019, I think. But so you were in the Army, and
Army National Guard.
but
Reserve.
but when I'd got out of the Marines, I'd got a job at the Texas Club in Ruidoso as a line cook. And I'd found
Love
that
that place.
I found that that's the fucking closest replication to active duty. If you're uninitiated, you're a civilian. You don't. It's like, well, I wonder what it's like. You just like go beep 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 and shoot at the range every day. No, you don't. You put up with a bunch of nonsense and you bust your fucking ass. But then at the end of the day, when you go home and throw down a couple 40s, you go, God damn, that was a day well spent.
Yeah.
And it's the closest thing I can think of to active duty. It's like, yeah, you want to feel that without actually having to put your name on the dotted line for 4 or 5 years. Fucking go work in a kitchen.
That's exactly right. I mean, that's all I could equivocate it to when I started in the program for manager. I mean, I was a bartender. I'd never worked in a restaurant in my life. Always loved being able to go out and eat dinner and eat really good food. And I mean, we become entitled, like, I can compare you against this and this and this and this. But when it comes from your heart, dude, that's cooking, right?
It's funny because when you were living here, I'd meet up with you once in a while down at a local haunt here, Cattle Barn, but you were in that bitch like every night.
Yeah.
I was like, this is a dude that appreciates the way that a restaurant kind of is put together. And
Fucking
run.
right. And I learned a lot from being a customer, from being on that side of the bar.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Anyway.
No, and I actually, when I decided to enter the industry fully, I became fully aware of my behavior from before, from being a pure guest
Yeah, man.
to actually serving. And I was like, wow, the depths of humanity are measured here, right here.
I always like it, though, too, in the restaurant biz, though, because you get the things like, well, what's more important, front of house, back of house? Well, the problem is that both. Because if you have a shitty front of house, it doesn't matter how great your back is. And if you're, in your kitchen, if your fucking kitchen is shitty, it doesn't matter how great your front of house is. They can't sell shitty food. So, I mean, it's...
Can be. Hooters made their
Well,
living on
well, they're selling titties, sir. They're selling titties.
and it's a fantastic life.
What's your business model? Titties. How you going to make your money? Titties.
And cheap
your
chicken.
Your plans. Lukewarm shrimp, cold chicken. That's it.
Chicken.
Weren't there nachos all right?
Dude, it
I
didn't
got to be
matter.
honest. I've eaten at
There were
Hooters
beer
once.
and titties. It really didn't matter. The
I-
business model's going to stand.
But were the titties that good?
No.
It didn't
Well,
matter. I mean,
Sometimes.
really?
It depends. Now, I was going to say no, except I remember I did go to the one in Lubbock with my brother Daryl. Texas Tech, I don't know why.
Yes.
I have no I
The
legitimately-
epitome of the Texas girl, it draws them there.
I do not know why.
It
because
draws them there.
man, there are like the standard chick that's just there working at Hooters or whatever.
No.
Standard.
No.
It's like a 7, 8 in the fucking best of cities. In Lubbock, they're like a 4. I'm like, what's this chick doing working here? You know?
Yeah, no. They're like Miss Universe. I'm over it.
God, I guess if you don't pass the eye test, they'll make you live in Brownfield, I guess. But I mean, you know, it's just it's like, fuck you. You're
Grow
living
corn,
out,
bitch.
You're living out there. Well, the people that make masks out of human flesh.
Go chainsaw me up some flesh.
But it's a remarkable city for attractive women. I don't
is.
know why. Everything else about Lubbock, I don't really care for, but
They're drawn
shocking.
there. Yeah, it's got to be magic, but it's true.
Although it is great, though, our mutual friend Ruben, because I can't have an episode go by without mentioning that guy, has rediscovered strip clubs are a thing now again in Lubbock, and been over there paying to look at titties for a while.
You know what I found out after that?
I'm kind of.
Here's what I found out.
Uh-oh. I feel like there's a pause here.
I now work at a place where I'm kind of like, I hear things.
Yeah.
So
You drink and you know things.
Apparently, one of the big earners, I don't know if she's a big earner, is a dude.
The strippers?
Yeah.
Seriously, is it a tuck and duck or
I-
is it
I have
a
no idea.
full-on-
But she a coworker showed me a picture, and then I remember a picture Ruben showed me. I'm like, I see some similarities here. Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, if you're a fan, shall we say,
Fan of what?
a fan of titties,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
you know that really you're at a strip club and you're there to see titties, and that's it, and that's all you're gonna get. You ain't gonna get any of the fun shit that you think if you're like in the Philippines or somewhere.
Yeah,
no,
but
no.
Jaguars is all naked. All naked. If you're a fucking performer, if you're a bartender or a waitress, probably topless.
Well, we sure it's a cock. It might just be a really
Sure,
huge.
those
It might
are
just
the
be.
I
ones
don't
you
know.
get the numbers
I don't
from.
know. I'm just telling you what I heard.
It might just be a really huge clit.
It ain't the days of the Boom Boom Cabaret where no one got stabbed at the Boom Boom Cabaret unless it's with a pair of breasts. They got stabbed with titties.
But I mean, if you're going there to see naked shit, and this was at least my take of Pattaya Beach in Thailand, is that you're going to see a lot of titties, and some of them titties belong to dudes. But if you're just there to look anyway,
Do any of you remember Wild Boys? It was an offshoot of Jackass. It was on MTV.
was the boys ending in a Z?
Yes. Yes, it did.
Then of course he does.
Actually, good call. But yeah, they did because they would it was Steve-O and Chris Ponti as a jackass going around and doing jackass stuff, but like getting fucked up by real wild animals. Like if Steve Irwin tried it and he got murdered.
Yeah, no, he wasn't even trying hard.
So they go to
He
Thailand.
tried way harder.
Near the end of the run, they stopped kind of really focusing on wildlife and kind of start focusing on the culture of where they're at, which is kind of cool.
A little out of
But then
character,
they
man.
go to like, I guess it's a cabaret or something because all of these like, what's the proper term? Ladyboy?
Yeah. I mean, Thailand ladyboy. That's kind of.
But they're like lip syncing music and like dancing and stuff, and they are backstage trying to dress with these people, and they're like, man, I can't help but look at these girls realizing they all have dongs.
Not all of
Ding-a-ding,
them.
ding,
It's
ding, dong.
only like 70%.
70% have dongs.
Yeah, it's a lot.
That's a
a lot.
7 out of 10. That's a shot. That's a chance.
I was in Pattaya, went out with a guy out of a metal shop that I'd worked with, and he had a tendency of being a little kind of over the top. He's from Spokane, Washington. I'm not going to say his name because it wouldn't surprise me if that motherfucker's like lurking and trying to figure out what I'm up to in life. But
Weird.
so we go into this place, and it's got everything over there is king this, king that, royal this, blah, 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 because you can do almost anything you want to in Thailand, but you better not say a fucking cross thing about the king. Because that's it.
No, never travel abroad and start talking shit about their government.
No.
Don't do that.
Nope.
So everything's like named after basically the monarchy in some way, shape, or form, whatever. We went into this place, and it was a real nice bar, fucking real clean, fucking real bright, and it looked great. And they had a weird like square of dirt in the middle of it with rails around it, drinking rails around it, because they'd bring in fucking kickboxers to go in there and kick shit out of each other. Or not kickboxers, fucking what the hell's the martial art in Thailand? The martial arts. Muay Thai. It's a Muay Thai fucking little tournament.
I was thinking of actual Muay Thai fighters. I wasn't thinking of the art.
No, style. I was like, style. I've been drinking all day, so you're gonna have to cut me a little slack. But yeah, it's like just Muay Thai shit. So they get in there and do this fucking it's Thai kickboxing. But so they get in there just throwing these goddamn knees like crazy, kicking the living piss at each other. Just a bunch of drunk Marines and sailors just yelling and shit like that, having a good old time, and ladies, right? Well, kind of, some, but they come around, they try to make you buy a drink. So you buy them a drink, and they'll sit there and talk to you for like 10, 15 minutes, whatever.
That's water.
And probably likely it's not. Your drink might be like, well, Thailand's not as bad as the Philippines to a degree. I think like my shots were like $3. Hers was like 10 or something like that.
Sure.
And they'd hang out for 10, 15 minutes and bullshit with you for a $10 bill, basically.
Damn.
Right?
Yeah. No,
This friend of mine's over there and got bitches all around because he basically had been a bad boy and got himself in a little trouble and had a pile of money just sitting in the bank, so he drew a fuck ton of it out. We go out to patio and he's just out there just throwing money around like crazy. But there's one apparently caught his eye, and as the evening goes on, and not long, like 45 minutes after we walked in to then, dude pulls this chick onto his lap. I'm like, God damn it, we're going to be here a while. I actually buy a chick a drink just out of fucking monotony. And she is not a fan of mine. I'm not a fan of hers. That's okay, because we don't have to be.
No.
And so, and I'm asking her shit like, what kind of nonsense are you into? Whatever, And she goes, that's your friend over there? I said, yeah. She goes, it's a man on his lap. I said, oh, you don't
gave
say.
Me that ammunition.
You don't say.
Is that a fact?
And I went over there. I was like, hey, Blaze, or Bob, or whatever your name is. Hey, whatever you do, I understand. Don't reach your hand up her skirt because you're going to find some shit you don't want. And he goes, fuck you. I said, all right, just letting you know. And I grabbed another drink for myself and the hateful little bitch and sat down. And we just watched the show. And sure as shit, like 5-10 minutes goes by or whatever. And I'm just like staring over there. Me and this bar chick. Just both staring at him. And he fucking keeps making the eye contact. And you can tell he's getting a little angry. And then finally I get this like indignant, like, fuck you look. And the dude just jams his hand up this skirt, throws this woman down and starts kicking fucking like a gang jumping. And
Holy shit.
Here come these fucking ass peas and they just grab his ass and he's blue carded for the rest of the float. But that was he found a little stick pussy in that dress.
No.
Yeah.
Kid.
Yes.
Wow.
All things are not as they seem in Thailand.
No, well, that's kind of why I want to go.
I gotta admit, I kind of just want
Not
to turn.
for the lady boys.
I kind of just want to turn my shit off and let you guys talk for
Shit
another
like
half
that.
hour.
I almost
Sorry.
fucking threw beer all over his
That
table.
is not that is a compliment.
Like, clearly I don't want to go, right?
I found myself
Lady
just
boy?
like,
Lady boy drama?
Sign me up.
Get it! I'm there.
That's obviously why I would like to be there. Oh, fuck off. I'm sorry, Brandon. We've been a little rude cutting you off, but that was
Sorry,
fucking
God.
nonsense.
Sorry.
oh no, that's all right. And the funny thing is, you cut me off when I was talking about just turning my microphone off.
Oh, no. No, sir. You'll be
No. I
you'll
meant
be
that.
carrying this show
I
from me on.
meant that because I was listening to this conversation between you two, and I realized halfway through it, the two of you forgot we're doing a show.
Yeah, that happened.
Again, you're catching real shit here, folks.
This is real life. Real. FR 100 underline.
Right click, Alt Tab, delete.
We got some stuff from LJ for this week.
No, we don't, because it's Thursday.
Yeah. I keep thinking it's Friday because I'm treating it like a
LJ?
Friday.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and apologize on behalf of the group. We'll get you 2 weeks. 2 weeks from today, tomorrow. 2 weeks from tomorrow. Get us one.
Yeah. No,
we
we're-
promise there'll be no more impromptus until like a really good friend of ours comes back again. Then all bets are off.
Sorry, dude.
We're beating this Thursday like a rented mule right now.
That's true. And it's a Thursday, folks. It's a Thursday.
It's our Friday.
Nah,
We hooked up with this. We hooked up with this Thursday and took it home and made it cosplay of Friday. As you do. As you do.
I feel like we've covered the Mead aspect relatively well.
I like
in hindsight. I mean, we don't really got
to a
anything.
degree.
We don't have anything really going outside of the barrels going, the batches going. Things are progressing as far as time.
I think the primary that we have, I think is really only just there on standby for when we run out of the barrel to fucking refill because, again, I'm not re-curing that barrel.
Oh, no. No, and after this weekend, I'm sure next weekend we'll be refilling it. I really
Is it getting that low?
I don't know. I want to see what its level's at.
It's
Saturday evening.
Empty,
Might stay here. We can't get it empty, but we can only get a little low. But
well, if we get Ruben out here, we can get it empty.
It's a Thursday. That dude's off on Thursdays. What the hell, man?
What the hell,
I don't
man?
get it.
The hell, man?
We didn't put out the flag.
No, that's true.
This is really kind of for the triumvirate here.
That's right.
Yeah, we are kind of special.
You guys remember exactly how this little fucking trio of friendship even began? It was behind a concept.
Yeah. No, it was reverse marketing.
It really was.
Yeah. It's akin to like making a band, but then like having the artwork, the T-shirts, and everything, but no music.
No music, yeah. That was how it was going to be. It was like, oh, they're a perfect band, except that they have no tunes. Everything else is on point.
Yeah.
Got a band, gonna call it Stone Cunt. What are you gonna do? Prog rock.
Yeah.
That's a prog rock name. Though. Chose Echoes of Ancients because
Well, I'm Scottish. I'll claim it.
Well,
I'm a Nordy.
Our first big thing was delving into the past, and that was Mead.
Right.
Mead, I mean, everything is
Kinda.
spawned from the past.
No, well, 100%. Yeah.
the Mead thing actually came along after the abstract band idea, though.
Yeah.
And then that's kind of where things kind of took off. So anyway, for you brothers, it's been
Just follow.
Yeah, it's been.
yeah. That's
Get it. Get some.
that is the macro of the Mead Hall. There are certain things you can't say and pause because that means then everybody else gets to jump on it.
Especially if you say it's been and you don't say nothing after that.
I
was the big
know,
one.
right?
That was the
You,
big
you
one.
got to give it a couple beats, though. You can't just say it right after someone said it's been, because that's just rude.
But it is perfect, though, because usually if you're going to go ahead and think, well, how long ago was that? So you're going to stop at the word "been" as you contemplate.
Yeah.
And that's where the perfect fucking measure is at. And for all of you listening, goddamn it, steal that. Use it in your house. Use it around your children. Smack them if you have to get them to pay attention to the bare naked ladies.
And
Vikings.
if you know the lyrics to the song, keep singing it. Don't let them get a chance to laugh or even talk. Just keep singing the song.
Because as long as you're going on, you have the floor.
And if
it
you get
cannot
to
be
the
interrupted.
Chinese chicken part, just keep going. Just keep going.
I met that guy.
rap part?
The Chinese chicken. It's
Totally met that guy.
the finest of the flavors. I have a tendency to wear my mind on my sleeve. Blur.
Well, I totally met that guy.
Is that part of
Really?
Are we
the
really?
one up? Yeah, he fucking was a regular.
The nerdy fat one or
Yes.
the dark haired one?
No, well, the dark.
The nerdy fat one. Oh no, the one without glasses.
Correct.
Yeah, the nerdy fat white guy, and then you had the like Latino looking guy.
But yeah,
that's
but
a
he
little
wasn't.
buff.
He was like
But he wasn't Latino though.
no, he just looked
We
like
had
a really
regular
odd, like
that
Seinfeld-ish
did
guy.
leather work, and he made him a guitar strap.
Did he put Chinese chicken on the back?
No, he didn't.
No.
No, he put a figure from his favorite pinball machine on there, which was the man from the Dark Lagoon or whatever.
The dark.
It was a fucking whatever. What was that?
The man from the shadowy lagoon.
I mean, you had
man of the-
Dracula. We all know him.
His creature is a black lagoon. We're just fucking with you.
No, I know, but I mean, what was the name of the fucking merman or where the?
That
fuck-
was him, the
That was
creature.
The creature.
He was the
of
creature.
Black Lagoon.
Yep. Oh, well,
man.
that would be it. And
Yeah.
he put it on his.
Which is
guitar
weird now
strap.
because now Adam and Eve makes those things into dildos, and it's kind of
Right?
you know.
Have you seen those dragon dildos they
No,
make?
but I had a cook drag me into a fleshlight situation where he's showing me fleshlights from like Disney movies, and I'm like, dude,
fleshlight situation.
You fired him on the spot, right?
Hold on.
I mean, that's-
no, he's the most dependable motherfucker I know.
Are
It's
you
got a
telling?
kink.
Are you telling me I can
But
buy
there's a-
Mulan's butthole on the internet?
Dude, there's some fairy shit on there.
Wow.
And some locomotive shit on there. And they all look
You
like
can put
Disney
Thomas the
creatures,
Tank Engine
but you
in your
put your
butthole?
penis into them.
that's,
Never. I thought. Oh, never mind. I thought it was going in the back
fleshlights,
end.
no, that's
what
how a
you do.
fleshlight works.
Well, that's why I was like thinking of Mulan's butthole, but then he said trains.
It's weird that you go with a Disney character, right?
Well, I went Thomas the Tank Engine. That's not a Disney character. Mulan's butthole. Now that's a Disney character.
That's
Poulon.
Mulan.
God damn it.
Let's
let's
get on to metal.
Yeah.
Metal. Something
For
that
every-
I
for
know
everybody.
nothing about, and I'll let these guys
That's bullshit. That's
We good.
bullshit.
We good.
You know it.
roll on about while I get another beer.
Yes, sir.
Crisp high five.
Crisp high five.
Only crisp.
Oh,
You'll give me a flaccid high five on with
oh
pissed.
God.
It was though.
I don't-
we kind of gave each other.
We're a little drunk. What are you going to do?
I don't know what else it is I can do.
Want to move the big finish?
Well, I got some things here.
All right.
So, fucking Kirk Hammett. I don't know if you've seen his Ouija board ESP.
Yes. Yes, I have.
It's black with gold lettering on
Right.
it. He's getting rid of it. That guitar, he has used it since it's starting with Load, so 93 to S&M, which would probably be like 299, 2000.
Wow. So only like a 7-year run then.
Yeah. And stage used strap, which at that point doesn't matter. You are buying the guitar here. So they have a projected sale price. It is being auctioned. It is being
Are
auctioned.
you throwing it for me to guess the price?
There's actually two burger here.
Okay.
What they think it's going to go for, and let's see, has it begun? And what it's currently, or actually, okay,
I bet those two numbers are very far apart.
it hadn't started yet. Actually, in 8 days it begins. But minimum bid. What do you think the minimum bid to get shit going is?
17.5.
Man, God damn, he went about in the
Too
ballpark.
low. Too low.
No, I was going to say 25,000.
Too low on
Really?
on both fronts. You
Really?
are guys.
Not even close?
Not even close.
78.
I feel like we're on the Price is Right or some shit.
know, right?
And he's our fucking drunken Drew Carey.
Showcase is mine, bitch.
Lower. Wait, no, higher.
Except from 75?
87.
Are you bullshitting me? 90,
For-
93 grand.
Higher.
What?
$105,000.
125.
Higher.
$117,000.
Higher.
$192,000.
Higher.
Shut
What?
up.
I'm not shitting you.
The opening bid.
Oh,
357.
$250,000.
Lower.
Okay. 230,000.
Lower.
202.25.
Ding a ding a ding a ding.
I won
$225,000.
the trip to Tahiti.
Minimum starting bid. Actually, no. That was 30
Good
seconds.
job, Showcase, Brian.
I won the sewing machine.
Now, just as a guesstimate, and this is a guitar. I don't know if you heard while you were in the pisser.
I did, indeed. I
Yeah.
did.
What do you think it will go for? What do you think the estimate is this thing's going to go for?
So this is the opening bid. So they already got their sight set on
They're
800K.
half. They're at least a $500,000 probably.
300 to 350,000.
So their opening bid is,
It's basically like, we got that, we're good.
What-
Anything over this is fine.
what idiot is putting this auction together? It can't be Sotheby's.
Gotta have rock and roll.
Okay, well, they probably run some fucking Marilyn Monroe knockoff.
Oh, and it
circuit.
glows in the dark. I didn't know that. Shit. So we're all familiar with Rammstein.
Yep.
Pardon me. Damn, I don't normally do
Du
that right
hast.
in there. If you're wearing headphones, whoops.
You got to hear the inner workings of Brandon.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Hi, B.
So they put a merch line out with this high-end fashion brand called Balenciaga. I'm glad to see you both like, I don't know what that is, because if you did, I'd be like, the fuck? Maybe you should talk
My
about this.
brain turned off for a second
Yeah,
when you were.
I completely
saying that.
phased
I
out,
don't
going.
know.
I've completely phased out, going. I wonder what is it, a 2x4,
So
about 8 feet long. I need.
you hear
Plexiglass is good.
you hear high-end luxury, right? In the band Rammstein.
Okay.
We're gonna play another game,
All right,
and then after that, we will move to MMA.
let's do it.
I'm gonna list off some items.
'Kay.
You just tell me what you think they cost, and I'll describe it as best I can.
And now, let me get a perspective here. Are these assholes that are handling the fucking Kirk Hammett fucking auction?
No.
Or is this some realistic shit?
This is a deal made between two organizations to get work
all right.
done.
All right.
All right.
Bring it on.
All right, let's
First
do
one
it.
is a straight up Rammstein t-shirt. Has the logo on the kind of top right below the fucking collar, and a screen printed picture of the band. Kind of faces looking a little weird. Kind of nice. Looks like you could see it on a tour.
$50.
$50. Brett Bedinger.
What year was it?
It's coming out right now.
Right now, Rammstein?
High end.
Oh, shit.
Fucking
Well,
clothing
he's,
line.
He's guiding you. He's guiding you.
They say they have a clothing line. When you hear clothing line,
What, $50? Because that's like merch from a
Yeah,
concert.
I'm gonna go $99.99.
okay, $650
Well, that's
Shut
bullshit.
the
That's-
for a t-shirt. Next up,
It's
we have a
open.
hoodie. A hoodie with the same
$900.
same logo I
I
described.
mean, Lamborghini. Fuck it.
$900 for the hoodie.
Yeah, whatever. I don't.
You can't agree-
I'm mad at this.
It's going 901. So this is Price is Right.
Well, you're going to be madder because a hoodie with the same fucking design is $2,250.
That's bullshit.
still win it,
No,
Kevin.
you would have. If you'd have been a buck.
You're under. You
good.
win.
An oversized raincoat, which is kind of like a.
Like a condom?
It looks like it might have
Yeah.
textured colors to it, but I don't think it does.
Rammstein fucking prophylactic.
And on the left tit, it has Rammstein logo. That's all, and it covers you from head to foot.
I would rather it be a condom with their logo right on the head.
That would be fun.
Do
we get a
A
sign?
full raincoat?
Oh wait,
Alex?
hold on a second. Did you say the hoodie was $900?
Yes.
I have to go back and because I was reading the price of the raincoat, which was $2,250.
$2,000, yeah.
Price of the hoodie, $950.
Oh.
So that what goes
Well, if
to
a
you.
T-shirt's $6, a hoodie's going to be $9. Come on.
Sure.
man.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
You're right.
A
Man knows his merch. What's up?
I watch a lot of Prices Right.
a fanny pack that has Rammstein on the front.
Well, this is a European band, though.
It's just fanny pack.
$320.
$42.95.
Kevin Robbins winner.
As seen.
Total of
What a
$850.
chicken dinner.
And lastly, by the way,
They're
Kevin
overpriced
Kevin
shit.
Robbins wins the prize.
Which is nothing.
You get a
Get
trip
nothing
to
and like it.
you get a trip to Del Boca Vista.
All right.
And apparently some assholes went to a Ted Nugent fucking Trump rally and talked shit to him. That's pretty good.
It's, yeah. That. Fuck politics. I mean, really?
I know.
Fuck politics.
Someone screamed at
I
Ted
don't-
Nugent to shut up and strum.
Well, I'm sure that was well received, right?
No, apparently everybody looked back at this person in horror that this was said.
Oh.
I think it was people there to do something.
Yeah, like, skin a badger. or
Shut
whatever
up
the
and
fuck.
strum.
Yeah.
Well, here we are, gents, at the MMA portion of our humble, sexy, even enthralling podcast, I want to say.
Papow.
Gush.
I just want to say papow. And you
Papow?
want
Well,
a
we did.
lot.
We did have. See, it was great back in the day when Brett was living here, which is kind of like I'd got out of watching UFC for a fucking while,
Long time.
like UFC '99. I think it had been the last one. I
Wow.
watched.
Yeah.
And then I got the hell out. Well, then we started all hanging out and shit in 2013, and we were hanging out at Brett's, and it's like, well, let's go ahead and throw this shit on, you know. And
right.
and I was back.
We both got back into it at similar times because I watched the Mark Hunt Bigfoot fight at my house. I was like,
Yeah.
back! I'm back! These people murder each other again.
Yeah.
And I think 2 or 3 months later, we were watching it at your place after a proper sesh.
Yeah.
And then had one over here though. Had my parkour cat run up Brett's back, give him like a kick in the back of the head, which is
We
completely
call
illegal
it
in
the
every
weed
one of them.
eater at this point. We
And-
call it,
And did like a weird Bruce Lee backflip and ran the fuck away.
yeah, it was kind of cool.
I do regret
and
breaking the
shitty.
seal.
No, yeah.
You're fine.
That guy, he's let's count a piss count, and it's going to be Brandon with 2. Fucking Nancy. Brett with a single, and I admit that I'm flagging, but hey, man.
Well, I double up. I don't know what it was. I mean, I can hold on to a pee. I can.
I used to, but it absolutely. If I break
when
the
it
seal,
comes out, I mean, I got to sit down. Though.
If I break the seal, it's done. I'm going to be in there every 20 minutes.
Yeah. No. Well, I mean, I hold on to mine so long that I've just reserved myself to sitting down because it's going to be like a fucking 8-9 minute ordeal.
8 or 9 minute piss.
Yeah. No. I mean, it's my pisses are longer than my shits. It's really weird.
So fuck MMA. We're gonna close this out with a story. So
right,
we're in Colorado, and it had been a night of drinking.
Yeah, I
We
mean,
had kind of been winding it down.
It was midday when you took notice, I think, though. But
no, what I was shocked was just like you wake up and it's the morning after a proper night of drinking.
yeah, you're gonna have.
We share some words like, "Oh man, another good day coming up," and then you proceed to go in the bathroom and piss for like the length of a Rush song. It sounded like. Do you remember that part in A League of Their Own where Tom Hanks is pissing and Madonna's like really impressed by the length of it?
Yeah,
that's what I was doing. I started laughing my ass off.
I've had cousins do the same thing
for the first 2 minutes, and then after that,
like,
I was just listening to you piss.
Like this is significant.
You
I
cannot
have those.
You cannot restart yet, you whore. So basically, it went from being funny you were pissing hardcore to the fact like he's still going at 3 minutes in.
Yeah,
dude,
at full velocity, dude. Like.
It'll
taper off and then it'll just come right back.
It's like when Austin Powers gets regenerated, right?
Exactly like that,
so
dude.
Weird. It's
exactly
so
like
weird.
that. That is so fucking impressive, dude.
I don't know if it's what
you can rent yourself out to fire departments, dude. Come on.
I mean, I can put out a fire. I can.
Oh man.
I mean, given the right amount of situation, but I'll tell you, dude, it's always kind of been that way. I had cousins kind of mention it, but not mention it.
Yeah.
Because how do you bring up?
So is it a family thing?
I don't think so.
I bet it's weirder if it's a female relative, huh?
Right. Well, my friends, shall we get to picks?
Oh yeah. All right.
The reason why I don't think so is my sister was usually in on my cousin's discovery of the length of peeing that I would be doing.
Oh, okay.
And she'd be in on it, but yeah, no fucking shit. This is what I gotta live with. This motherfucker peeing for 20 minutes.
Oh, dude, I could see where I would get tired of it.
I just hung on to it.
But what little I got to experience, I'm you have my vote for whatever you're running for. You have my vote.
Well, I'm glad you could fucking step in
because I know you could have a couple drinks and then you're not gonna have to worry about the bathroom till 2 or 3 days later.
Good though, but
so picks on the drinks. I know we're getting ready to run out of time here pretty quick. Picks on the drink of the night. I'm going Budweiser Tall Boys.
BYT.
And I am the lighter version.
Good
which
man.
I'll probably just end up drinking their beer
when you run out of yours.
When I run out of mine.
Let's see. Listening. I've been listening. Fucking oddly enough, I've been listening to Maynard James Keenan bands all day.
I'm gonna go ZZ Top.
Wow.
I've been Pop Rewind recently. I'll be honest with you. Let's salute DMX.
Hey, man. Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
And his unruly demise by heart attack.
Well, okay. I don't want to talk
let's not just...
Yeah.
We don't talk about the particulars.
Rough Riders roll.
Keep riding.
No MMA on,
Whoa.
but anything got your attention on the combat sports at all? Around
Tickets coming.
Jake Paul, Ben Askren boxing this weekend.
Is that this weekend?
That's this weekend.
What's that pay-per-view?
That's Saturday.
What's that pay-per-view?
I have no idea.
If it's not more than $30.
I think it's going to be like $30.
I'll do 30. I ain't doing a dime over.
If it's more than 30, if it's 40, if we're splitties, we're good.
All right.
We might actually be getting a boxing pay-per-view tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen.
Heard.
I thought you said
Or Saturday. God, I think
Today
it's
is Friday,
Friday.
sir. Because
And done.
We're all living in the land of the lemmings. We're off till fucking Sunday.
I know. Shit, God.
Or
What
beyond. All right.
Let's
Good
go
for
get it.
us.
Hey,
bitches.
thanks for hanging out on the goddamn birthday podcast, where we got to talk about ladyboys, got to talk about beers.
Yeah. And I'll apologize here. It's going to be loud in spots.
Little body. We're a little body today.
Yeah.
That's
If you couldn't hear it last week, you going to hear it now.
A little drunk, I might add. So anyway, we're
It don't matter.
Brad, happy birthday to you, sir.
Thank you. Happy birthday to you, Kevin.
Happy birthday to one and all.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've been enjoying this for a couple months.
Yours is January 1st. You like the wild card of the table. You get to
I
pick
like,
days.
yeah.
Yeah.
I like how you
New
can say
Year's,
the
baby.
first, as always.
Anyway, we'll catch up a couple weeks, yeah?
Maybe. Who knows?
Yeah? People don't do anything, well, you know what? Do what you want to do.
We always do what we want to do.